Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I'm here in the midst of the Just Junk Journal Challenge. I have put out a mini challenge in the challenge, and it is using envelopes. So discarded envelopes, and I happen to have paid bills. So I have a whole bunch of envelopes here. And the really cool thing about some of these envelopes is they will have on the inside the privacy print. So there's a variety of colors. So here's green, here's blue with a crosshatch. This kind of has almost like a look of leaves. It's just random. This one says American Express. AT&T has the hash. Edison has this kind of. Some of them are plain. Some of them might be plain as where the envelope is, but they are not plain. So just so you can see, there's just all kinds of different types. This one is like a gray grid. This one is almost like sand or something. So you can see all those different ones. So what I've done is I have this stack. But I have taken some and I've already taken them apart. So what I did, I'll show you in just a minute, but I've gone in and I've taken the envelopes apart to reveal the inside. Okay, and then I have a couple here that I can use that are also that color. Then I went ahead and I have glued them back together inside out. Okay, so I've taken and I've glued my envelopes back together, a couple of them, inside out. So let's go ahead and show you what I did. So this one, I mean, I wasn't even being careful when I was opening the mail because I had no idea that I was going to do this. So this challenge, this Just Junk Journal Challenge, it goes through January 30th, actually January 31st, Friday, when I wake up in the morning. That is basically when it's done. So no matter where you are, you have until the end of January 30th to finish your Just Junk Journal. And so it is to make a journal out of just junk, and there are some parameters, some rules. That's what makes it a challenge, and you can find that in the Just Junk Journal Facebook group. It'll ask you to answer a few questions. Answer those and I'll let you in. So anyway, so what I did is I just carefully went and I've undid the envelope at the edges. I'm now going to fold these pieces over. Okay, and then I'm going to come bring it backwards. Look at this one, is really kind of fun because it's got these little hole marks there. And then we're going to take and we'll put this down, and I'm just going to use my ATG gun at the very edge of that and pull it. So you could use glue or double-sided tape or whatever your adhesive of choice is. So there's that one. We're going to put it in the pile of ones that we have made. These can go under. And so this one, it was also with those little edges out. And you can see I've kind of messed up on the bottom of a couple of them. But look, got a totally different hashtag. And I think this is going to be kind of fun to, we're going to go ahead and put this one, we'll flip this up and put this like this. Go ahead and we will glue this one down. Okay, so I know that several people have messaged me how happy they were with this challenge that, you know, they are not able to go out and purchase all the new and great papers and things, and wondered if they would ever be able to, this is really big, I think I'm going to save that one, and let's see, we'll go with this one, that one's in pretty decent shape, that they were excited to be able to participate along with us and to finally be able to make a journal. And I want to thank all of those that have participated already and those that are going to, and just the awesome example and ideas using items that other people might throw away, and being able to build some absolutely beautiful, beautiful journals. Okay, so this one I'm going to save because I really, I don't have a part of it to put into the closure, because that happens. So, and then, you know, part of the Just Junk Journal Challenge was you were to make a journal probably for yourself, could be for a gift or something, but it was to have a purpose. And so you already knew what your purpose was going to be, and that was, again, so that we could give some ideas on how you could actually use a journal that was totally made out of junk. Okay, I like these. They have like these see-through envelopes, and what those are going to do, those ones that we have left, those are going to give us some things that we'll be able to use to make pockets and things to go in our Just Junk Journal. Okay, so one of the things that, you know, the obvious thing that we can do, maybe not obvious, but is you can go ahead and stack your envelopes on top of each other like this. Okay, so this could fit in there, and you just make, you know, you have a pocket here, and you could even have a smaller one and come in and have a pocket that is going to be like this. Okay, now one of the other things that you can do, we're going to do something here. I'm going to cut this one off. I haven't tried this yet, so hopefully hopefully this will actually work. Okay. Okay, so this is for the mini, we're calling it the challenge in the challenge. And what it is I like this one better. As far as, well, the other thing that you could do is we could do this. Okay, so we could take, this is how I'm going to do it. Hopefully it will work. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to use tape for this. Of course, you can use glue, whatever your favorite adhesive is. I'm going to use this tape because I finally fixed the gun. And I'm going to lay that down. Okay. So we now have this pocket. And I'm going to take this one and I'm going to lay it inside here. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and... So this video is just going to be making the base using these bill envelopes. Most people probably, well, a lot of people don't get their bills by paper anymore. I like, because when I see a problem, I like to have the paper in front of me. And so I like that we still get our bills. So there, we've done that. Okay, now I could have put it in and made this be a secret pocket, but I didn't. Okay, so there, that is going to be my cover. And or this, kind of like this, actually, with this down here. Okay, so I'm thinking about making a totally black and white journal out of this. So, okay, so here we have a small one. And I don't know, you can see the seam right there. I'm just going to be putting them in so they go to the seam. And you can see all these different privacy prints. I just think it makes it really kind of fun. Okay. Well, it's going that way because that's how I glued it. Of course, it could go this way. And then it would be that, or go this way. Well, this is the next one you're going to see if it's here. So I'm going to put this one back here. You just got to lightly do it because otherwise it'll catch. You want it to be there we go. Okay, so that gives us another little pocket. Now we have this one, and it can either come in at this angle and it's bigger. It's not too much bigger, and I will probably add some lace to this. Oh, I like this one. Okay. And you see, I'm gluing this one together. I am not going to be adding any stitching. So this, again, it's the challenge inside the challenge, and what that means is I came up with another challenge to do along with the challenge we were already doing, and it is to use envelopes. So discarded envelopes. If you have pretty envelopes, you could be using pretty envelopes. I didn't have a good amount of them. And what could you use this? I mean, there's going to be a lot of things you could use this for. This you could use just to collect your receipts for things that you need to collect receipts for. We could put lists. Okay. Sorry, I'm struggling to get this in this last pocket. Okay, if we pull that up, because you got to pull it, it has to be in on this side of the fold. Okay. We this one. And we still have, we have this one that literally we can put something in it and it could go inside of a pocket. It could be a pocket in a pocket. Or it can be a flip out pocket. So, okay, so we have this one that we still need to put in. Okay, and this one is larger. I like, look at this, look how nice that looks. So that's going to be kind of cool. So I am going to use that one. Well, I want to see if I want to, is there another small one? Let's go through the mail. See if there's a small one. I like these with the, that's cool. Look at that big pocket. Might want to use that. It's big. It's a big envelope though. I want a small. There's another one with the big. And see this one? It has. It's Discover. It has. It doesn't have it so you can see it through the window. Okay, I don't see any more small ones. Bummer. Okay, this one, what we can do is if we pull out the just want to give a variety of things that are happening here, not just, yeah, I mean, of course you can just put them in. I'm going to go ahead and cut this along here. And we'll put this envelope back together. Okay, so like this. It's going to just have fold it over. Come over here. Can you believe? I mean, isn't this great paper? Oh my gosh, I think it's great paper. Okay, so here we have a little tiny, and so that one could go all the way like that. We'd have that and this. Oh, I'm really liking it. Do you like it? Okay, so this one I want it to attach to the top, not to the bottom. So I'm going to go in this and here because I want it to stick and not make it hard for whatever is going to be on top of it. Okay, so there we go. Okay. And then we still have this one that can come in and go under. Okay, but I want something plain here. I love this big one. We haven't done any of those, so let's try that. So these are the cool ones when the page is on the outside. I'm going to undo this envelope all the way down. Come to the other side. Oh. Okay. See how nice, and doesn't that look nice? Ah, I think it's so cool. So, making a journal just out of envelopes. It's kind of like a flip book. I've shown you before where I've made flip books using just envelopes, and then you decorate it just like you would a regular flip book or a mini album or a journal, depending on what you're going to use it for. Okay, so we have that happening. We have this. We have this with nothing. Oh, look at this, is really a bigger envelope. But what I'm thinking is to put this closed so that it's, so we just get this. Okay, so basically something like this. Okay, so this is what our envelope is going to be. There, it'll hang over a little. It's okay. I am going to close this up. Okay, so that's closed. Okay, again, we'll put glue at the top of it and glue going down. And at any point, I mean, this, if this is enough pockets and things for you, then great. And we can go ahead and add like a signature of paper in the fold somewhere if we wanted to. And so that's something that I still may do. Okay, we still have this area here. And we have that area there. Let's go with this one because this one is more like the sand one. Put that there. Isn't this, oh my gosh, out of trash. Who'd have thought? I think this should be a class in school. A book binding or resources, using your resources. Okay. I need to pull this envelope up, okay, so that I can get that one in there. We're at the fold. We're at the fold. We're at the fold. And we can go ahead and put it down. Okay. Okay, so here we're just making the envelope itself. Now what I'm going to do here is I am going to close this pocket. Okay, close that. Take it, close the pocket, and then we have this little tuck pocket. And we could make it more like a library pocket and close off the side here. We're going to fold it out, and got some glue left. We don't want it to stick to anything. Okay. So now this has become, it's a little pocket like this. Okay. And it could go into a pocket, or it could sit on the outside of the pocket. Okay, so we have that. I'm not gonna, we still have this. Okay, and we have this area that we have some white space, and as you can see, we have that. And of course you could always put it on and have it so that it flipped like that. Have to go in a large pocket because it was going to just sit in a pocket. Okay, so that's going to give us something to play with. It could become, it could go in the signature area, like we talked about if we were to put some, or it could even go in like this. But it could go and be a part of the signature. So we have that. So I am going to go ahead and call this the end of this particular video. And as you can see, we have this, and this is flat page here and flat page here. We have this pocket here and this pocket here, along with this pocket here. Turn it, it'll have a window here. We have this window here, this large pocket here, windows, large pocket, small pocket with a large window, large pocket. Okay, well, you probably noticed it. Our video ended, so we had shown the this whole booklet. We're going to go ahead and add a couple more pages. I went on to go ahead and make this piece also, which I am going to make that be the front. And then what can happen is I can add some pages, and I've just gone ahead and made a waterfall. These are papers. You can see this cut right here from when I've made the labels to ship in my Etsy shop. So I have 2 of these here ready to go in. And right now, I also wanted to go ahead and show you how I'm going to take care of, we have some coming off the edge here. I'm going to take this out, set those aside, and what I'm going to do is I am going to start with this one, with the larger one, and I am going to cut the larger one, pull it out like this. Okay, I'm going to cut it down. Whoop. There we go. And because I was going over the lip of this, I pulled it up to go over. So let's see, does that take care of our... I can't figure out which is the front. There's the front. Okay, so that put us inside. Very good. And I'm going, on this one, I'm going to just cut the edge off of it as well. Okay. I'm sorry if you can't see this. Okay, we're also cutting through some of the window there. So I'm going to save these because they might come in handy when we're putting together the end of this. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I have one more envelope, and you see this one has privacy on one side but not on the other. But we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to close this up. Again, coming over to the edge of this side. And closing it up. It's okay that it's a white page. And then we have our large pocket here. And we can just decide which direction. Well, we don't, it's going to have to attach here because of the other direction we have a window. Okay. So, go ahead and add my ATG. Advanced Tape Glider. ATG. Okay. Okay. So we've added a pocket that will fold out. Okay. And we still have all this other wonderfulness. Pocket that folds out. And okay, so that is the makings of our journal. We have to decide where we're gonna put that. Okay, this is the back where we put the original two together. So we have to decide where we want our I think we'll do it here. Okay, so the other thing that we have, okay, so we have our outside. This is our big outside. So we know we want to put a waterfall just inside there. Again, this is the waterfall that I made out of paper that I used for our, okay, that has to go there. Okay, you see, if I put it here, then I'm not on the fold. So we have to put it here so it's on the fold. Okay, so there's one. And we're going to put this one down. Oh, we're going to put a couple of, remember we cut out some of these? And so we can just go ahead and clean this up a little. We'll come over to here. That gives us a paper. I'm going to go ahead and clean up the edges of this. Here, we'll just set it up there. So. Okay, so this is a deconstructed business envelope. And so what we can do here is it's a little bit big. So I'm going to bring this side, we're going to turn it this way so that I'm going to bring this side in and make a little pocket. And then add some ATG to the outside of that. Glue it down. And fold it in half. Okay, we should be okay if we, yeah. If we fold it in half, we should be fine. And so that'll give us an extra page. Okay. And we have another. This one didn't get deconstructed yet. We can just cut this one rather than taking the time to deconstruct it. I'm just going to cut it. Okay, so this can go in, it could go in like this. We're just going to go ahead and cut this down. do you see all these different prints we're getting out of this one envelope? It's amazing to me. Okay, so there we go. There's that. And we're going to put this one down. This will give us a lot of pages. Okay. Okay, so since that one got its extra page in the front, we either go there or we go there. I think we'll go here. What do you got, Chippy Chip? You don't need to eat the envelope. You don't need to eat the envelope. Chip thinks he needs to eat everything. Because, you know, he's a puppy. Okay, here we go. So we have that. Then I do have this one more really cool piece here. So let's go ahead. I'm going to cut it like there. These are going to give us pieces for other things. Okay. And isn't this amazing? These great, I've said that before. I'm just amazed by these great pages, great papers that come from a business envelope. Okay, so we have this. There we go. That'll give us another little pocket. Or let's leave it as a flip out. So we can decide later if it's going to be a pocket or... And this is going to become our center of our signature. Okay. Make sure. Okay, now I had a black and white paper clip to use. I'm sure I'll find it. Okay. So we have a lot of pages in our little journal here, which I think is pretty exciting. I'm going to go ahead and close it up. Holding these edges. I like these long paper clips because see how they reach down and they grab all the way into this. Now remember, we're really long now. We are 9.5 inches with this outside piece that I added. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. We are trying to pull it up a little. So we will be having company this weekend. Yay! The littlest of our grandchildren and our youngest daughter will be here. And it's also Super Bowl Sunday this weekend. And we are probably going to a Super Bowl party. So for several years, I did a project on Super Bowl Sunday, and even back when my kids were younger, we would do a craft. Okay, I'm not super worried about this. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of find the spot. I'm kind of doing like 1.5 inches between each one because it is so long. Okay. Okay, so this, as I said earlier, is the challenge, the mini challenge within the challenge. And here we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna use see if I can get this in this one. Probably not. Probably gonna have to use the bigger one. But it would be really awesome if we could. Do you hear Chip? He's probably playing with the cat. Midnight. They get along really well. We are so lucky. Okay, check it out. Check it out. Oh, this is exciting. Because the smaller the needle, the easier it is to bind. I have discovered. Okay, so we're going to go through there. Yay. Okay, I'm going to grab this with my finger. This might be fun. Looking for the hole through all this hashtag. See this cover. Okay, I found it on this side. Sorry, I have to be up where I can see it. Okay. I should have made it just a little bit. Make sure this one's a little bit. Oh, check it out. Okay, so. And then back down. So up through, back down. Now I'm going to pull this one this way. Okay. And the reason I'm going to do that is that way, because I'm using a divided string, this one with 2 different colors, and I don't want to just to put my needle through and divide it. I can't see. Can you see? Okay. There we go. Make the hole a little bigger because I can't. There. It's like, okay. There we go. Whew. Except we lost. I want to make sure I have some tail here. And I'm going to take care of this now rather than at the end when I have more strings hanging out and around. Okay. So see how I'm pulling it this way, and then I'll be able to go through the hole holder. There we go. Chip is back. Chipperoonie. Okay, couldn't find the place, so I went back through. Now we're going to do the same thing like we did before. And coming here, pulling down. Okay. There. I like the black and white string. It's like a kaleidoscope. Okay. We'll go ahead and tie it. And tie it. And there we go. Pull these off, and we have the bottom base of our black and white privacy envelope journal. Junk journal. Totally made out of junk. So you open it up. We've got this little flip. You have your waterfall here of papers. It's not waterfall like this, but like this. And I think it's kind of cool that we're able to come in from this side. Then we have this, we have this, we have our little pocket here. Our next set of waterfall papers. We have this that we can pull out. And then we go the waterfall papers this way. So we have a whole lot of pages. What did that give us? So cover with a pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, technically 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's just 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So, and we're gonna, those were all two-sided. So we're gonna say there's 80 pages inside this journal. So stay tuned. Come back for more. We have the base of our privacy envelope junk journal. And again, this was for the mini challenge within the challenge on the Just Junk Journal challenge. And we'll be back. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out tip at the end of the video. Have a great day. Bye.